You are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You're not your stories. You're not your past. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, my name is Kim. This is Core Union. I want to talk about infinite realities and that infinite versions of you exist, infinite versions of your specific person, mirror soul, true love, soulmate, twin flame, twin soul, whatever you want to label that. And you are selecting who you truly are, not you're not faking anything because you have been faking it all your life up until now. You've been playing it small. You've been hiding from your true power. You've been hiding from all of the blessings that you deserve. You've been hiding from love, from security, from wealth, from happiness. You're not hiding anymore. You're shedding all of the old stories. You're shedding all of the limits that you put on yourself that made you believe that love was unsafe, that men were unsafe, that women were unsafe, that relationships are unpredictable, that money is scarce and hard. And if I have all of these things and if I lose it, I'm really going to be disappointed and hurt. So I may as well just stay small. Anyway, before I get into this further, if you love me, if you love my content, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me grow. I appreciate you for that. If you want me to be your coach to help you manifest anything related to your SP or anything else for that matter with your life, because I'll simply be guiding you to who you truly are so you can have an actual transformation, email a short description to kim@coreunion.com. Go to the website, coreunion.com, book whatever you want. My scheduling assistant, Olga, will get back to you as soon as possible. Your reality, having the life that you want to have with your person, exists right now. There are infinite timelines. You happened to select the version of your person that was perfectly in alignment with the version of you at the time when you guys met, right? So for example, if you went through something hard in your life and you were beating yourself up about it, and you stopped trusting in yourself, you stopped believing in yourself, your person will reflect that distrust in you, that when you need to prove yourself to somebody to earn their love, a very conditional way of living, which is what was programmed into you and almost all of us growing up to some extent. Then as soon as you put yourself in the position of needing to prove your love to your person, for example, that you are lovable, that you're worthy, the moment that you do that, you are actually being unworthy. You are embodying the state of not being worthy. It's you. It's how you, if you're ignoring yourself, if you're ignoring your needs, if not, you're not loving yourself, if you're not taking care of yourself, in other words, you're not choosing yourself not to get something simply because you deserve to be chosen, you deserve to be loved. So you have to give that to yourself. You have to be that. This is the meaning of embodying and being it. So then going back to the example that I started with in the beginning of this, if you experience something really hard in your life of loss, of abandonment or rejection or not being good enough, or again, you just, I had a very traumatic experience that happened to me. And it, even though logically, because I had already manifested so much, so powerfully, and I had already reached that expert level, both from a perspective of manifestation and in the field that I was manifesting in, because it was all intentional. When things happen in the 3D that were supposed to happen, because if they didn't happen, I would still have that interior design business. I wouldn't be doing this right now. I was created to do this. If the things hadn't happened in the 3D that were painful, then I would still be living in a city that I loved at the time that really wasn't serving me. I would be doing a business that really wasn't my purpose. It really wasn't who I truly am. It was an experiment to prove that manifestation was real, and it worked powerfully. It worked very powerfully. Millions of dollars over the years, award-winning, literally year after year after year, manifesting dream homes, dream cars, dream experiences with people through recognizing that everyone is just reflecting me back to me. So anyway, I went on a tangent and let me bring myself back. When You go through something that's painful, let it come up and recognize this isn't the end. This isn't what I want. If this is happening, then this is a bridge because I know that all creation is done. I know that infinite versions of me and infinite versions of my person and our lives together exist. Maybe in some versions of reality, we're loving each other from afar because we're insecure. Maybe in another version of reality, we can't seem to make it work. Maybe another version of reality, it is ultimate, it's bliss, and that's obviously the one that I would select if I were you. If you had met your person and there was some form of something that you were fearful of, maybe it was, again, that you weren't trusting yourself. You didn't trust your abilities. You don't trust that you are lovable. Maybe you don't trust, again, men or women, people, relationships. They're going to reflect it back to you. The true meaning of embodiment and being is allowing yourself to shed the old stories and the limiting beliefs. So it is a decision. And then, for example, once you start loving yourself and trusting in yourself and believing in yourself again, then the people in your reality will trust you, will love you, will see the best in you, will believe in you again. But you have to get out of that lower level of consciousness, the blame, the shame, the guilt, the fear. Again, seeking approval, seeking to be shown that you're worthy of love. You are worthy of love. Simply because you exist, you are a divine creation, literally created to create on behalf of the divine. You are perfect already. Period. You are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You're not your stories. You're not your past. All of that was just a manifestation, literally just directing you, showing you. It was just showing you, you need to choose. Is this what you want? Yes or no? No. So when it comes up throughout the day, so do something in the morning to set your mind. If you need coaching, obviously reach out to me. Sorry. I just got a text from somebody who's on the way to buy something that I've put up on Facebook Marketplace. But anyway, you do something, whatever resonates with you, do something to get your mindset on point, to recognize your power, recognize the love within yourself, recognize the perfection of who you are. I'm not talking about an egotistical, narcissistic, fake way either. I mean deeply, deeply, deeply loving and cherishing who you are. If you need help, just reach out. I can help you with this. Then you maintain that throughout the day by not worrying about it, by letting go of the illusions of separation, by letting go of the past, by loving yourself through. If you are in your pain body, if you're in your pain body where you are feeling sad, which is part of the process, by the way, so don't worry about it. Don't beat yourself up about this. You are both the divine, you're also living a human experience. So the human body is your temple. Honor it. That being said, don't get stuck in the emotions, but recognize that whatever came up with you and your person, the circumstance is the personification of your fear, period. So select over and over and over again until you are actually living in the life that you deserve to have with your person. Even if you end up reaching out to your person or you end up seeing something, again, nope, not who I am, not who we are, not who we are to each other. We are, boom, and just go into your end. So I just wanted to come on and remind you of this. You are selecting and choosing who you are and what your life looks like. All infinite realities are still going to exist. They all exist right now as you're listening to me. Even when you've shifted timelines and you're in your new timeline, all of the other ones are still existing all the time. It's just always the way it is. Life is always going to conform and reflect and give and give and give unconditionally. So that's why when some of you guys are questioning, like, I would never do this to myself. No, of course you wouldn't. It's just that it's always going to show you this is who you are, this is who you are, this is who you are. It gives unconditionally, meaning it's not going to stop and say, hey, let's give them a break. It's Christmas, it's their birthday, it's this holiday or that holiday. It's been long enough. They've done a good job. So it's not like that. It's just always going to reflect, and it's precise and it's perfect. Okay. So please start to understand this from a higher level So when you're doing your inner work, whatever you choose to do, whatever resonates, trust it. And while you're doing it, know that it is working, and be the wife, husband, partner, spouse, the wealthy, successful business person, whatever it is that you want to create. You're not manifesting feeling like they're my ex, I'm single, I'm trying to get them back, I'm trying to change their mind. That is not the mindset. You need to let that mindset go. You are allowing yourself to be who you were created to be. So you're basically allowing yourself to feel into, through immersing yourself in, what would it feel like to be in this reality, to be who I truly am. Put that on in the morning and wear it all day. Please do affirm down below that you are going to be open to receiving everything that you know that you deserve with you and your mirror soul. And reach out to me if you need me. I love you so much. Have an amazing Sunday. Have a good day, guys. Bye.
Nothing can come, nothing can come, nothing can come between us.